YouTube? I am Nintendo Man 64, bringing you more Mario Party 3. I bet you guys thought that we were done because we did Waluigi's Island, the last Battle Royale map. But you are quite mistaken. We've got dual maps to cover. I believe there are 4. I'm not entirely sure, but we will be covering dual maps at this moment. Just kidding, we're going to go over the rules because I'd rather not have to explain all the inner workings of dual maps, so let us listen to the conversation that the Thor star will be giving to us. Oh no, it's gonna be a little dice guy. Okay. Next up is the dual rule map, but first I'll explain the dual map rules. Listen closely and remember what I say. Okay, now on with the explanation. Okay, dual maps are very different from Battle Royale maps, so you wanna take heed of what is going to be said in this video. I know it's another how to play, like a tutorial video, but you know what? Sometimes you really need to know. Welcome to the rules map. I'm going to explain all the dual map rules in detail, so listen carefully. The dual maps are for 2-player competitions. Your objective is to knock your opponent's stamina down to 0. You'll use your partners to chip away at your opponent's stamina. Did you get that? Okay. Now I'm going to explain the rules as we follow the flow of the game. Of course, the first thing you'll do is determine turn order. The Millennium Star will spin round and round, and when he stops, turn order is decided by the result, heads or tails. If he stops on heads, Mario goes first. If he stops on tails, Luigi goes first. Okay, let the spinning begin. It's heads, so moving first in the blue corner is Mario. Yahoo! And moving second in the red corner is Luigi. Yeah. Okay, now I'll explain how you work together with your partners. Your partners actually attack your opponent for you, and they guard you from attack. They are all very helpful. Each partner has his or her own attack, stamina, and salary ratings. The attack rating shows how much damage the partner does to your opponent. If your partner's attack is 2, your opponent's stamina will fall 2 points when attacked. When your partner's stamina reaches 0, your partner vanishes. A partner's salary is the number of coins you must pay that partner each turn. You must pay salaries at the beginning of each turn, so if you don't have enough coins, your partners will leave you. You'd better pay attention to how much you have. And each character starts the game with a different partner. This is actually important because, honestly, I'm not thinking about being Yoshi this time. I'm thinking about being a different character because I really don't like Boo as a partner, personally. But I'll go in depth on all the partners when we get to these character select screen next episode. But, of course, we'll worry about that when we get there. So plan your strategy in advance and then decide which character you'll use. Next, choose where your partner will walk, in front or behind. After choosing all game settings, each player will get 10 coins, as is customary with Mario games. That's all there is to say about partners, so let's move on to an explanation of the boards. First, I'll explain the different spaces. This is a basic space. If you stop on a basic space, you can turn it into your own space. A picture of your character's face will show up on each of your spaces. If you step on your opponent's spaces, your opponent will steal your coins. Basically, it's like a red space, except your opponent will get the coins. But you receive coins when you stop on your own space. The number of coins obtained or stolen on basic spaces depends on the turn. On turns 1 to 5, 3 coins will be stolen. On turns 6 to 10, 5 coins will be stolen. On turns 11 to 15, 8 coins will be stolen, and after turn 15, 10 coins will be stolen. You want to be careful with that. This is a minigame space. When you stop on a minigame space, a one-on-one duel minigame will begin. Let's see, what would we be playing? End of the line. Oh, I don't like that one. If you win the minigame, you get 10 coins, so be sure to give it your all. This is a Game Guy space! A Game Guy minigame will begin when you land here. You have to risk all of your coins when you play a Game Guy minigame. as usual, obviously. This is a good space right here. This is a power-up space. This is a power-up space. When you land here, you can double the attack of one or both of your partners. Yes, you can have 2 partners, but you have to level up in order to get the second partner, so we'll talk more about that in a minute. It's the perfect chance to take the lead, but salary doubles too, so use it wisely. This is a backspace. If you land here, a dice block appears. When you hit it, you'll move that many spaces backward. This is a happening space, as usual. Some kind of event will occur when you land on one of these spaces. Oh, you gotta return to start. Depending on the event, you will be able to take control of the game. Next, I'll tell you about the characters you'll meet as you'll move around the board. This is Belltop. You'll meet him on each of the different board maps. When you pass Belltop, the number on the bell on his head will count down. And when that number reaches 0, the other player will be called to Belltop space, and as a bonus, the 2 of you will compete in a minigame for more coins than usual. Making the most of Belltop's games is one of the key strategic points to winning on the Duel maps. When you make 1 lap around the board, a special event will occur. First, a Millennium Star will present 10 coins to you. Then, you'll get to choose another partner. When you do, you have to decide whether to put that character in front or in the rear. Well, then choose a partner. Now, the roulette moves really fast here, so what you're going to want to do is focus on just trying to avoid getting the ultra expensive ones, so yeah, because sometimes they can be really expensive, sometimes they can be really cheap, so you'd want us to get for the cheap ones that are also effective in this game. That's pretty key. 1 time out of every 3, you'll get to try the Lucky Roulette. The Lucky Roulette spins more slowly, making it easier to get the partner you want. If you place the same partner but both in the front and rear, something special might happen. There's definitely a benefit. You should give it a try. Well, then choose your partner. Well, it's Lucky Roulette. Now watch how slowly this one goes. So you can pick any partner you want. Sometimes they can act as walls and can't be harmed. Sometimes they can just crush your opponent's players. Sometimes it can do a variety of things, but what you want to focus mostly on is getting getting partners that work cheaply, but also effectively. There are a couple, trust me. So that's what happens when you complete 1 lap. Now let me explain how to attack your opponent. When you have a partner with you, when you pass or land on the same space as your opponent, the battle will begin. Battle. It's pretty much like a, what's it called? It's like a RPG. If you just walk right past him, you battle. For example, let's say Mario passes Luigi. In this case, the Goomba in front of Mario will attack the Toad standing behind Luigi. He just like karate kicked that Toad, and Toad is dead. The Goomba's attack power is 2, but Toad's stamina is only 1, so Toad will be defeated. But it doesn't end there. The Goomba's remaining attack power of 1 goes directly to Luigi. Ooh, that's a good one. Oof. But there might be times when your partner's attack fails. Oh, I missed! Of course, if the attack does fail, your opponent won't take any damage. Battle! And if you bump into your opponent while moving backward, like this, then the partner in the rear will attack. Oh, you go get him, Toad. Oh, right in his face. Goodbye, Goomba. And if you're attacked when you don't have any partners, then your character will be attacked directly. Holy crap. Ooh, right in the face, Mario. I'm sorry. And if neither you nor your opponent have any partners who are able to attack, then there won't be any battle at all. Alright, I think that's enough of an explanation of the battles. Now I'll tell you a little bit more about each of the partners. Oh, they're gonna do it. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Of course, this guy is first, Koopa Troopa. His ratings are Attack 1, Stamina 2, Salary 1. His attacks aren't very powerful, but he has decent stamina. He's best used for defense. Next, I'll tell you about Goomba and his blindingly fast attacks. I think you'll like him. Goomba! He uses a far-reaching kick. His ratings are 2 attack, 1 stamina, 2 salary. He has a pretty good attack, so he's a good partner to place in front. Okay, I'll introduce you now to the champion of childishness, Toad. Yay, Toad!
Yeah!
Check this out. If he's with you, your opponent can't steal coins when you land on his space. Toad's ratings are Attack 1, Stamina 1, Salary 1. I guess his ratings are kind of childish, too. I guess that's what it meant to be. And now, the one you've been waiting for, Bob-omb. Bob-omb jumps over your opponent's partners for a direct attack. Bob-omb's ratings are Attack 1, Stamina 1, Salary 3. Unfortunately, once he blows his top, he's all gone. I guess that's kind of a weakness. Now it's time to introduce you to someone with true offensive and defensive spirit. Boo!
Whoa!
Awesome. I do like Boo. When Boo gets attacked, that damage gets sent right back to the attacker. Boo's rankings are 2 attack, 1 stamina, 3 salary. Attack, defend, your strategy will determine whether you stick Boo in front or rear. Now it's time to tell you about the king of defense, Whomp. He is built from the very essence of power. Whomp's ratings are Attack 0, Stamina 4, Salary 3. His attack rating of 0 is a definite minus, so be sure he's in the defensive position. Next, I'll introduce you to the biggest set of jaws on the block, Chomp. That's a chain chomp for you.
Whoa!
Aw. Poor Toad. The ratings for the mighty Chomp are Attack 1, Stamina 2, Salary 6. So it's very dangerous to rely on the Chain Chomp for this. So what you're going to want to do is not rely on him, pretty much. Pretty much. His mighty jaws can take a bite out of every member of your opponent's teams. Now get ready to meet the so-called partner pulverizer, Thwomp. Brr! He can take out any partner with a single blow. Here's how his ratings stack up. Attack 0, Stamina 2, Salary 4. His mighty pound is amazing. Unfortunately, he won't lay a hand on your opponent, so... We now move on to the hurler of hefty snowballs, Mr. Blizzard.
Whoa!
Oh my god, Toad just keeps getting offed. Poor Toad. He lobs his snowballs at the farthest character. Let's take a look at Mr. Blizzard's ratings. Attack 1, Stamina 3, Salary 2. With so much stamina, he's a good defensive player, but his long bombs can also be a plus. Okay, who's next? That's right. This guy's performance is really hit or miss. Baby Bowser. Oh god. Oh god. There's a 2 in 5 chance that he'll transform into Bowser himself. Here's what Baby Bowser can do. Attack 1, Stamina 1, Salary 3. When he turns into Bowser, he does 3 times as much damage. But if he fails to transform, he can't attack at all. I guess it all comes down to luck. Next in line is the Masked Dynamo. Sniff it! Sniff it is one of the ones I would avoid personally, because other than the fact that he can sometimes find out coins for you, his salary is pretty darn high, so it's sort of a mixed bag, I guess. Sometimes he manages to pull from 2 to 4 coins out of nowhere to start the turn. Attack 2, Stamina 2, Salary 5. He's a well-balanced partner, so you can stick him wherever you like and he'll do just fine, but he does get a pretty high salary. And finally, the greatest offensive power of the bunch, Piranha Plant. If you have a Piranha Plant at your side when you finish moving, you may be able to find a dice block that lets you move up to 3 extra spaces. His ratings are Attack 3, Stamina 1, Salary 5. If you're going to say anything about him, it has to be that he's the fiercest of the bunch. But with a stamina of only 1, make sure that you don't put him in the rear by mistake. Well, that's all there is to say about all your potential partners. Finally, I have a little advice for each of you. Regardless of who your partner is, you have to pay up. So rather than just going for the toughest partners, choose those you think you can afford. If you just add a couple of high-priced muscle men, they'll be gone before you know it. And with that, I think I'll finish up my explanation of the duel map. Play as often as you can and try to develop your own strategy for winning. I can't wait to see who will be the greatest of them all. I'll see you later. Oh my god, that dice guy is way too friggin' happy for his own good. Okay, this has been a nice tutorial video. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm NintendoMan64. Join me next time where we take on the first of the duel maps. Which one is it? I have no idea because I do not know what order they are in. So, until then, Saya friggin' Nara.